Hey guys, this is a game called Factory of Fear, and I will be playing it today. In 1997, a scientist and 4 assistants entered this abandoned factory for an experiment. They stayed there for some time, and then they seemed to be gone. After a while, neighbors heard sounds coming from the house and saw people in the building when there really couldn't be any. Now, about a week ago, some girls were playing around the building. That evening, one girl was missing. You are Inspector D. Falcon, and you've got to find the girl and bring her back home safe. Good luck. Enter the home. This abandoned factory. You know, I'll never understand why people go into creepy places on their own. Free whim. A dirty knife. That's blood on it. Who would want to keep a thing like this? Oh, fine. Friday, 12th of September. Yes, today was the first day of work. We're here to help with a secret experiment, and Dr. Wirt invited us. It's going to be great. Monday, 15th September. I'm exhausted. We're working hard. I can't tell much about it. Wednesday, I'm tired. Really don't want to be here anymore. The doctor is making us crazy. Saturday, the doctor is always screaming at us. Haven't slept for days. The professor hasn't spoken to us the last 5 days. He's going crazy. I want to get out of here, but he won't let me. Don't want to be here. It's quiet. Help us. Blah. Awesome. The couch all covered with blood. No, not blood. No. There's no gas. Okay. An old fridge. The cupboards have a strange glow. As a detective, shouldn't I have a flashlight? What? As a detective, this is not the only place to go, right? You're fucking shitting me. Well, there's the other place. I'm very confused on what to do here, guys. Keep it! Okay. Man, dude, you are one annoying dude. So I know how to, well, if you open a cupboard or something. Okay. He isn't opening anything, he isn't looking anywhere. Oh, there we go.
Who is there?
I fucking hate you. Bathroom. With a bathtub filled with blood. Awesome. Oh, the door's locked. Awesome. 5272. I know.
I've seen this girl before.
Yeah, she's the dead fucking bitch that jumped out of your face. So now I have 5272, was that? Yeah, 5272. Well, what's it for? That's the question.
I've seen this girl before. The key.
Awesome. Ah! In 1948, this building was built. At first, it was a factory for a steel company. A year later, there was an enormous fire. Everybody died. An investor rebuilt it and made it a press. In the mid-60s, it became a hotel, but the guests got strange illnesses and sometimes died. After that, it got unused. Ghost! Hey, look!
Hello? Is someone here?
Some weird bottles. The door is closed. A code might open it. It's 5272.
What was locked is now open.
Finally, a dream has come true. I can finally start working on my project. I found this place and it's got everything I'll need to complete the research. Today my assistants arrived. They seem very enthusiastic. Tomorrow I will tell them about the project. I told my assistants about my plans and they want to go for it. We can start working now. Some time has passed and we're making progress. The dream of being like God will soon be reality. The others are getting tired. We can't stop now. One of the boys asked me if he could quit. No, he can't quit. We are almost there. Yes, I've been researching the last steps. We haven't slept for days, but it's almost finished. Finally, it's ready. I am so happy, but I feel I can't hold this no longer. It's finished. I need to test it now. How can I test a formula that gives life to the dead? Of course, first I have to create death. I lost the control over myself. My methods of killing are getting scary. I feel empty. I've killed them all. I haven't tested the formula. I can't live with the shame. It's tearing me apart. I've destroyed the lives of innocent people. I can't live anymore. Doctor? What am I waiting for? Stop it. Please stop it.
There's something strange with this book.
Which book? What book? This one? What book? Is that book?
There's something strange with this book.
Aha! Now I know what happened to the professor and his assistants, but what happened to the girl? What's happening to me? Ah! You're gonna die. Yep. You're gonna die. Yep. Yep. Alright. I'll play one more game because this one's just a tad bit too short. Mystery. The curse beneath. Your friends are dead. And see you alone must defeat the darkness. Awesome. Oh. I don't want to play first shooters. Alright. Was it like third person shooters? I think that's third person. No! I didn't click that. Stop being a jerk. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. To Mystery of Willow Man. It's a point and click. I guess this is the one we're doing. An interactive visual novel. Interesting. Interesting. Scroll. Scroll down. Okay, we're scrolling. Connection established. Let's play the game. Begin the adventure. My name's Marsh. Nice to meet you, Marsh. Short for Marshall Mason. Nice. And I'm a detective. Awesome. I've spent my whole life on the force. Me, I haven't. From missing cats to robberies. I've done it all. Missing cats? Now I'm being told I gotta hang it up for good. By who? It's probably for the best anyway. Don't be like that. They've given me just this last case to handle. They want you dead. Something about Willow Manor and some missing people. Seems like when people go over to that place, they are never seen again. Awesome. People say I should be worried. I say it can't be worse than that radioactive chicken murder back in '96. Radioactive chicken murder. What? Oh well, the sooner I figure this out. Oh well is right. The sooner I can take that trip to Cancun with my cat Mittens. My cat Mittens. This guy. I arrived at the house and stepped out of my car. Willow Manor looked just as it did for the past 50 years, except for the several windows that were cracked, the paint chipping, and the dead trees. Who the heck named this place? I almost expected the house to start whipping its hair back and forth. Really? I began to walk down the walkway. I noticed something strange. It was a large hole about the size of a really fat guy. You know, the ones that sit next to you on airplanes and sweat uncontrollably, as big as one of them. I had heard this place had a bottomless pit, but I didn't believe it until now. It looks very deep and dangerous. So I was not even going to say it. If the missing people fell in here, I probably shouldn't try to follow. Go around the pit. As I stepped past the hole, I noticed there's some rustles in the bushes. It's probably just a raccoon or something. The bush moves a little more vigorously, and I see the outline of a man. I think it's the groundskeeper, as the chief told me he would be lurking around the mansion. My first thought was to shoot at it, because hey, who wouldn't want to have a little firefight during the last case? I hear the chief's voice echoing in my head. Marsh, how many times do I have to tell you? You can't use a weapon without probable cause or if your life is in danger. It's written in the detective's code. He was such a help to me back when I was in the academy, but the chief can't control me now. I'm my own man. I'll do whatever it takes. Don't shoot it. I walked towards the figure to reveal an older-looking man. He matched the description that the chief had given me for the groundskeeper. I needed to ask him for the key. Excuse me, are you Norman? Yep. Wow, look at his mouth. Yeah, that's me, but my friends call me Norm. So I was wondering if you could give me the... All my friends moved away years ago. They never call me, except Paul. Good old Paul. He calls me and tells me about his work. He's a telemarketer. That's nice, but I just need the key. Paul is a nice name. I had a parrot named Polly when I was a boy. Or was it Polly? Though he flew out the window when I wasn't watching. Ha 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 ha. Boy, was my mom peeved. He interrupted me again, telling me about a time when he had a chocolate pudding. He kept talking. How exciting. I'm not sure how many more stories about times when Norm found a quarter I can take. I could just leave and go see if the front door is open. Later, I wake up in a small room. I remember walking away from Norm towards the front door, then reaching for the handle, then feeling some blunt force trauma being exerted to the back of my skull. Someone had hit me. Who? I find my bearings again. I find myself surrounded by cans of tomatoes and bottles of wine. My keen instinct tells me that I am in a pantry. Really? One more piece of the puzzle. Nothing in here of interest. I should try to investigate more. I open it to reveal a hallway. I decide to walk down the hallway. I arrive at a swinging door behind which is a dirty old kitchen. This kitchen smells like rotting meat and ketchup. Kind of reminds me of my mother's meatloaf, only his smells better than that. Awesome! The windows above the sink appear to be open. This is probably where the people have been sneaking in. Makes me wonder why the groundskeeper didn't notice and close it. That's a little suspicious. Maybe he was behind the disappearances? I look towards the floor. There are some muddy footprints leading to the next room. I should follow them. As soon as I open the door, I cannot believe what I see. There is a body laying on the bed. A vague green glow is being emitted by the body, and there were strange markings carved on its flesh. Upon closer examination, this woman was dead. Well, this isn't good. This must be that 30-year-old girl who went missing a few weeks ago. But she looked like she hadn't decomposed at all. Maybe it had to do with the green glow. Possibly devil worship or ghosts. Maybe some guy just has a sick sense of humor. There's something oddly familiar about this, and whatever it is, I need to find out what. If I keep looking, I might be able to find a survivor. I look around the room for clues, anything for what points to what happened here. I see a fireplace with a large, oddly shaped vase on its mantel. There is also a metal statue on the bedside table. Look at the vase. I walk over to the fireplace to examine the precarious vase placement. I think my grandmother had a vase like this at her house, though hers was a classy Italian piece. I pick up the vase and look at the bottom, and sure enough, it was right there. Made in China. This was just a rip-off of the vase I was thinking of. I felt proud to have a grandmother that was rich enough to afford the real deal. What is wrong with him? But then I realized that my grandmother was a terrible woman who died bitter and alone. I didn't notice it before, but a small door opened in the wall next to the bed. I must have opened it when I lifted the vase. That was interesting. Maybe I'm getting close. I walked through the doorway into a long stone hallway. There are more twists and turns of the place than a Stephanie Meyer novel. Why is this doing this to me? This place looks like a dungeon. It smells like a retirement home. Who the hell lives here? Geriatric Skeletor? Jesus, I can only imagine what has been happening to people down here. Out of nowhere, a man appears, bloody and screaming. Somebody help me! Someone help! Please, someone help! What's wrong? What's been happening? Wait, what? Get away from me! Don't touch me! Hold still, I just want to help you. The man collapses to the ground. I check his pulse and he is dead as well. A green glow begins to spread from his skin. It was worse than I could have imagined. Who are these sickos? I need to solve this case before any more innocent people are harmed. I continued down the hallway. The hallway was quite long, but I eventually reached the end. Before me lay a door. I also see that there is a lever next to the door, though it is unclear as to its purpose. There seems to be a green glow that could be seen from the crack below the door. I was reminded of the days when I used to grow weed in my closet. Did I stumble upon an underground drug ring? Maybe Norm's just a pothead and likes to cultivate his own plants. But neither of those explain the disappearances. I hear moans coming from behind the door. This must be where the other victims are. I should investigate, though that lever is awfully tempting. What in the world is this? Inside the room, it looked like a scene from a movie. It looked like the back wall to see several vertical tubes, each with a person floating inside. Small creatures with tall heads and lab coats seemed to be performing tests on them. I can't believe it! I saw E.T. when it came out, but I never thought aliens could actually be on Earth. The creatures finally noticed me, and before I could move or say something, bzzz, there was a flash. I wake up and look around. I was outside the house. How long had I been asleep? 10, 20 minutes? I rub my neck. Damn, I need to order myself a neck pillow. I ain't getting too old for this. Maybe I'll get myself one for my birthday. While pondering over gifts ideas for myself, I hear a large booming. I get up and look towards the house. It starts to rumble. I watch in awe as the house actually breaks away from the ground and begins to fly away like a rocket. This is insane. This cannot be happening. Mittens will never believe me. Oh my god. Okay, I'm done for today. This is too much. His cat will never believe this. Anyway, like and favorite if you enjoy. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. We're all guppies. And have a really awesome day.